Good morning. They don't want you to know my story, people. They don't want you to know that the real John Fitzgerald Kennedy Jr. was kidnapped and replaced by our very own government. Yeah, they don't want you to know. They don't want you to know the real JFK files. They don't want you to know so much. I want you to know. I just tried 3 times to get on here, and I was ready to give up. That's what they want. They want you to just give up. 3 times. I filled out all the information, tried to go live, and we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, thank you guys for joining me this morning. I got work to do, and I'm tired. Robin told me if I'm going to do a video, I better put on a clean new shirt because I've been wearing this one for 3 days. Not really, kind of on and off for 3 days, but I didn't want to take it off and then have to put it back on again to go work in the heat. And yeah. But anyway, TikTok. Oh gosh, I was banned again on TikTok. Why? Because my truth is too powerful. Some people can't handle it. Some people want us to be communists, and be slaves to the government. They don't want you to know what they actually do. I'm sharing what they actually do from the side of me being the son of a president and my loved ones assassinated also and covered up by our regime. We have a regime, people, and a lot of people don't realize it. That's why I'm trying to share my story. This regime is a murder regime. They go in, the Secret Service go in, and they unalive people and do whatever the fuck they want to do. Straight up. And I'm sharing what they did with me. I'm sharing what they did to my family and my loved ones. And good morning, Kathy. Kent. Question all things, Carol. Zoe, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning all the way to Paso Robles, California. So nice to have you all on my live this morning. So yesterday, I came in to take a break from getting the house painted, and Mojo sent me a thing and said, "What's up with your TikTok account?" I've been trying to be real low profile on my TikTok account because I had 45,000 followers on TikTok. Straight up, I did. I was gaining 1,000 followers a day. I was getting too big. My story was getting out too big. Then my son passed away, and I will say the circumstances of his death are very sketchy. Yeah. But I wanted to go make world news. I wanted to go to Arlington, Virginia, and put my book on my father's grave to make world news. I had a platform. I was gaining 1,000 people every day that could get the story out, so they simply took it away. I believe they took out my TikTok account the same day my son passed away. I really do. I think it was the same damn day. But anyway, so I made a new TikTok account under the Frisco Kid Kennedy. And I kept it very low key. I only had like 800 followers, and I would only post every once in a while. Well, Mojo said yesterday, I think your account got banned. So I looked it up. They would not let me log on. They kept sending me codes, said they send me codes. They never did. So I uninstalled TikTok app. I reinstalled this TikTok app, and this morning I went to sign into my TikTok account, and it said my account was permanently banned. But I could appeal it, so I just appealed it. But it's just the point that they don't want the truth out. Then I got on here and tried 3 times to do a live video to share that with you all. And every time I did that, something came up and said I couldn't do it. Yeah, so this is actually the 4th try at trying to get on to TikTok live. And we're being hindered on here also. We should have millions of viewers for my story, and we don't. Old school, people. Old school. Somebody, out of the kindness of their heart, printed up 20,000 of these bumper stickers so we could get the story out old school on the back of people's cars all around this country. And if you want to be American badass, a badass, put one of these on your car and share some of the truth of what really goes on within our government and not some of this big bullshit that they feed you. And there's so many people believe all their lies in government. You know, you ask people on the street, hey, you know, what do you think about our government? Oh, they're all fucking corrupt. Yeah, till it comes time to go vote and your vote does not matter. I guarantee you your vote does not matter, especially when organized crime puts those people in place before you even know they're candidates. Organized crime is huge. Organized crime killed my father. Organized crime killed my entire family. Not entirely. Only the ones that made a difference, I guess you want to call it. And Brenda Price just put up my address. So anyway, we're living on donations, people. When I first started sharing my story, people would say, oh, well, John doesn't ask for donations or anything else. And I've stuck to it. But somebody donated these, and it was so appreciated. Yes, so appreciated, because so I finally get justice. Before I meet God, my Father in heaven, I want to know I got justice. I imagine I will after I'm dead, but let's do this while I'm still alive. And with that said, Mary Maxwell helped me write this book. First of all, and I'm going to try to get some funds up to order some more of these to give away. Stolen Identity. These are on Amazon. Please see the reviews on Amazon. If you purchase the book, leave a review. It's free advertising. It really is. If your reviews are free advertising. Mary Maxwell helped me write this book. She worked really hard on this book. And Mary Maxwell sent me, I believe, 30 copies of these. These are the color editions. Color editions. These cost, I believe they cost Mary Maxwell $10 a piece. And she just donated me 30 of these color editions. So I have 30 of these to give away, people. So if you want to write me a letter, and if you can donate anything, that's great, but I'll sign it. Mary has already signed them. So you'll get this book signed and by me and Mary both. And with that said, if you buy a pendant, I've been putting books in with your order, your pendant order. As far as the t-shirts go, I don't have anything to do with that. The order is placed. It goes right to the t-shirt company, and then they send you the t-shirt. I was gifted a few t-shirts, but they went like crazy. But this book, if you buy a pendant, you'll get a color copy, and you'll be able to say, hey, I supported John Kennedy Jr. in getting his truth out, and it will be so appreciated. It really will. But TikTok, yeah, I'm waiting on my appeal, but I'm not going to waste too much time worrying about it. That just means I can't go live, so they can boot me off of TikTok. But to you people that don't know my story, all the pictures are of me up to the age of 10 in the White House as John Fitzgerald Kennedy Jr. The government replaced me. People within our government kidnapped me, replaced me, put me with other families, and hid me out. But a lot of people go for the money. The Hells Angels protected me. I was in Vietnam being protected as a child. My life is crazy. I know a lot about our Secret Service, our CIA, and even our FBI, and how dirty they are. I really do. The Quiet Journey t-shirt is high quality. Now, I don't know if the one you order off the quietjourney.tv has the back on it or not. I'm going to see. I know it just had the Quiet Journey in the front. We're going to see if it has the back where it says John Kennedy was erased and replaced, but not forgotten. I got to check into that. People are asking me about that. But my story is being hindered. I know the more we share, the bigger we get, the more they come against us, the more they push George Magazine and the fake narratives. Yeah, you know what I mean. But anyway, I just wanted to let you all know that they banned me off TikTok again. And that's because the truth hurts. The truth hurts these people. We live in a regime, and people need to wake up to that regime. We are in a communist state. We really are. We are in a police state. We are in a state where you have to show your identification for anything you do. That is Hitler's Gestapo tactics, people. Hitler's Gestapo tactics. Yes, and why is that done? So they can eliminate the enemy. They got their massive computers now. We've upgraded since then. So they got their massive computers now, where if you type in ice cream on your phone search, all week long, you're going to find out what kind of ice creams all around the whole world. And that's the way they use it against us. It really is. So they're becoming these billionaires in our government, no different than Russia, China, or anything else, where the billionaires run the people. And it's time we got rid of that. This is what I'm fighting for, is to get rid of the billionaires and these people in power within our government. Put it back into we the people. You know, nothing's going to change. You're still going to go to the store and see all the homeless. You're still going to see all the things about the drugs flowing over, all the immigrant. You're going to hear all that bullshit. It's not going to fix nothing. You're still going to hear about the child trafficking, because these billionaires are the ones behind it all. They really are. That's how they stay in power. That's how they keep their billions. And we keep paying our taxes and keep supporting them when we need to get rid of all of them, every single freaking one of them that are corrupt. And in this big Epstein Diddy circle, they are all in the Epstein circle, the Diddy circle. They have been exposed, but not all of them, not the Clintons and the Obamas and the Bushes, and all of them are the same freaking circle. And with that said, Trump, I have no problem saying that. It's all a joke. It's all a movie. It's all bullshit freaking to build you up thinking they're going to fix any problem, and they're not. They will say all day long they're fixing problems, but we have to fix the problems ourselves. We really, really do. And I want to thank all you Lions so much for your support. Brenda, I got your beautiful card in the mail the other day. Thank you so very much. These are all going to go, by the way, in the museum. I'm manifesting for a church. You know, I drive I'm in Bullhead City, Arizona here. I drive down the street. There was a liquor store 2 months ago. Now it's a church. There's 100 churches in Bullhead City. And like I said, from liquor store to church. But there's a lot of freaking churches. If they can all have churches, why can't John Fitzgerald Kennedy Jr. have a healing center, people? And we can have that if people stand up and say, hey, let's do this, John. Let's make it happen. Come meet me. Come talk to me. Let's plan this out. Let's make America a better place, because America's turning to shit. We all know that. America is turning to shit. Big time shit. And the only way we are going to fix it is if we start handling the problems ourselves and get government out of our problems. Government is our fucking problem, people. And we are the answer to fix it. We the people. So we got to start somewhere. I think John Fitzgerald Kennedy Jr. Healing Center would be great. It would be a home base. We'd have an office. And there's plenty of people that would be volunteering and happy to help us write letters to congressmen, send books out to people to get the story out world. There's plenty of people like this that are willing to donate 20,000 of these to get the truth out. I think I'm even going to go to Walmart when I get some time and hand these out to the hundreds and hundreds of people that are supporting the communist Walmart. That's how big it is. Did you know Hillary Clinton sat on the board of Walmart, people? Did you know I knew Sam Walton, the founder of Walmart? Did you know I knew John Walton, his son that was killed in a plane crash? The takeover of Walmart by the cabal? Did you know I was side by side with him being protected in Vietnam? Hello, my story's huge. There's plenty of stories, and they're not getting out. They're really not. We need to do everything possible to get my story out and expose the cabal, bury the cabal, and put some good, honest people in our government that really care about the country and the future of your children. It's so huge. The story is so important that we bust their bubble. We kick them in the fucking nuts, and we get this truth out to the world, because we are being hindered, taken down, blocked, shadow banned from the truth, so they can keep up their regime in power. Yeah, it is huge. And we can keep being slaves to our fucked up government. I love the, don't get me wrong, people. I love the United States of America. I just don't like the people running it. I don't like what it's become. And our forefathers gave us the right because they knew it could be coming, what they are doing now to us. Straight up. That's it. I'm losing my voice. I got work to do. Lions, roar. Help me, please. Let's do this. Let's get it done. And once again, I got 30 color copies that cost a beautiful Mary Maxwell probably at least $10, not accounting the shipping and everything else, to send away. So write me a letter. 30 color copies. It's a wonderful book. They will both be autographed, and you'll be able to say, hey, I helped John Kennedy Jr. get his story out to the world. Thank you so much, D. It is so appreciated. All love right here. We're going to do it. But I got a couple people that beautifully support my cause, and we need thousands and thousands of people. We do. We're up against billionaires, and we are David and they are Goliath, and they hinder us every chance they get. And then they promote George Magazine for children. The biggest lies, the biggest cover-ups, right in your face by the cabal, and then they target the children, people. Help me be a spokesman for what they do. Help me share my stories about how these people in government put me in a dog cage to take pictures, how they did unspeakable sex acts to me while they took pictures to share, for extortion, for flat out extortion, what they do. These are the people in our government running the show. Why my father was executed, why my uncle was executed, why my mother, my sister, my cousins, my aunts, and my uncles were secretly killed and covered up by our very own government. Help me get justice. God bless you all. Thank you so much. All love, people, all the time. All love. Have a great day. I got to go paint some house. Peace.